Writing a thesis statement. How do I write a thesis statement that controls the purpose of my essay? When you are writing for exams, your purpose is controlled by the question or the prompt you are trying to answer. So to develop a thesis statement, the writer must closely examine the purpose for writing and the topic of the prompt. So first, I need to examine the prompt for its purpose. So here is my prompt. Write an essay explaining the benefits of living in a small town. What is my purpose for writing? My prompt says that I need to write an essay explaining. So let's stop right there. I have to explain. What does it mean to explain? That means that I have to explain by giving information and ideas about my topic. So that is the purpose of my essay, to give information and ideas about my topic. So let's go back to the prompt. We have already discussed that the first part of this prompt, write an essay explaining, gives me my purpose. But now I am looking for my topic. So to find my topic, let's look at the rest of the prompt. It says, the benefits of living in a small town. So that is the topic for this essay, the benefits of small town living. So let's see if I can combine the two, purpose plus topic. That means I have to give information and ideas about how living in a small town can have benefits. So if I'm going to give information and ideas about it, I have to identify it. So what are some of the small town benefits? One benefit might be that there is not a lot of traffic in a small town. Another benefit is that you have more wide open space in a small town. A third benefit might be that it is easier to get to know people. In a small town, everyone knows everyone. In addition, the lines at the grocery store are shorter. The air is cleaner. And the cost of living is much lower. To write my thesis, I have to write a statement about the information and ideas about the small town benefits I will include in my essay. If I'm going to be writing a long essay about the 6 benefits we came up with, then I would not want to name them all. So my thesis statement would be more general. If my essay is short, I could include the benefits in my thesis statement. Since I want this to be a shorter essay, I am only going to select 2 benefits to discuss: not a lot of traffic and wide open space. So what I have so far: give information and ideas about small town benefits and the 2 benefits I have chosen for my essay, not a lot of traffic and wide open space. So now I have to turn this information into a thesis statement. So I could write a very generic thesis statement like, many people enjoy the benefits of living in a small town. This will work, but it sounds kind of blah. How about, over half the nation enjoys the benefits of living in a small town? Sounds a little better, but it still isn't how I really want it. What if I start with the 2 benefits I want to discuss by saying something like, it is the lack of traffic and the wide open spaces that over half the nation enjoys living in small towns. That's definitely not it. Let me try again. It is the lack of traffic and the wide open spaces that causes Americans across the nation to enjoy the benefits of small town living. I think I almost have it, but something still doesn't sound quite right. It is the lack of traffic and the wide open spaces that call Americans across the nation to enjoy the attributes of small town living. Yes, I like this one. I like that it calls to Americans, giving it that personification. I also like that I changed the word benefits to attributes. I like the way it sounds. So now I need to proof my thesis to see if it truly follows the prompt. The prompt says to write an essay explaining the benefits of living in a small town. My thesis says it is the lack of traffic and the wide open spaces that cause Americans across the nation to enjoy the attributes of small town living. So yes, this thesis lets the reader know that the author will be focusing on the small town benefit of not a lot of traffic and the small town benefit of wide open space. So now it's your turn. Examine the prompt below for its purpose and topic. After reading the prompt closely, identify what you must give information and ideas about. For example, a benefit equals not a lot of traffic, and then select 2 from your list. Then write your thesis statement. Here's your prompt. Write an essay explaining the importance of friendship.